The Dodge Hornet from the side view sure looks a lot like the Alfa Romeo Tonale. You'll especially see it here in the rear quarter panel, but they did a pretty good job of styling this thing so that it really doesn't look like the Alfa whatsoever. You've got a front end on this that is clearly Dodge. You'll notice the headlamp graphic is what they call the raccoon eyes. They want that whole graphic to be very thin and really menacing looking, and I think they've nailed that. You also have this thing that they call the mail slot. It kind of looks like one as well. It's functional, it's for cooling, but they wanted to be able to break up the graphic that includes the headlamps. And then down below, again, you've got more cooling, and you'll notice this honeycomb structure. It's a Dodge, right? So you've got to have vents on the hood, and they're functional as well. They really exhaust air out from under the hood. And it's got a really nice stance to it, and especially from the rear. It looks like that they studied what Porsche does, because this thing's almost got a Macan-like tail lamp structure to it. And this is the RT version, so that's the high-performance hybrid plug-in. And if it's got a dual exhaust to distinguish it from the GT version of the car. Inside, and I know the lighting may not be all that great in here, but it's tastefully done. It's got nice Alcantara seats. You've got this red stitching. It's black seats with red that sort of bleeds through on it. You've got different E modes that you can choose from here to save your EV charge, go on EV only, or drive in a hybrid mode. And then you see the power switch right here, the sport switch, I guess I should say. You push that and you pull back on both of the paddle shifters at the same time. That gives you an extra 30 horsepower. I got to say that in driving it, I really didn't notice that much of a change. I think this is something more that the stopwatch will tell you. And just to give you an idea of what the graphics are like inside here, it's pretty nice. And so overall, pretty good job of what they've done on this car. And Dodge dealers are going to be euphoric that they finally got something new. I think the last new Dodge model, new platform, was the Durango. You know, they've had the Charger and the Challenger. So I think the dealers are going to go nuts over having a car like this that they can put in their showrooms. And that's the Hornet logo on the fender.